George Henry Sanders was a British actor whose career spanned over 40 years. His heavy, upper-class English accent and smooth bass voice often led him to be cast as smooth, sophisticated but villainous characters. He was born on July 3rd, 1906 in St. Petersburg, Russia. He died on April 25th, 1972 in Castelldefels, Spain. He was 6'3". His siblings are Tom Conway and Margaret Sanders. He was married to Margaret Gabor from 1970 to 1971.
George Sanders.
Benita Hume from 1959 to 1967, and Zsa Zsa Gabor from 1949 to 1954. Now, George Sanders has 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This particular star right here is located at 1634 Vine Street, and that's for the category of motion pictures. And his second star is for the category of television, which is located at 7007 Hollywood Boulevard.
George Sanders.
No, he was an English film and television actor, best known for his role as Addison DeWitt in the 1950 film All About Eve, as well as the villainous tiger Shere Khan in The Jungle Book. Sanders was born in St. Petersburg, in Beria, Russia, as the number 6 Petroskovsky Ostrov. His English parents were Henry Sanders and Margaret Sanders. His older brother was Tom Conway. His younger sister, Margaret Sanders, was born in 1912. Sanders was 11 when, in 1917, at the outbreak of the Russian Revolution, the family went back to England. Like his brother, he attended Brighton College, a boys' independent school in Brighton, Sussex. Then he went on to Manchester Technical College. After graduation, he worked in the advertising agency where the company's secretary, aspiring actress Greer Garson, suggested he take up a career in acting. Now, Sanders was a British film debut. 7 years later, with a series of British films. His first role was Sleek, American production with Lloyd's London. At Lloyd's, Everett Stacey had smooth upper crust English accent and sleek British manner, along with suave, snobbish, and somewhat threatening air, put his demand in American films throughout the next decade. He played supporting roles in high-end productions such as Rebecca. He had leading roles in somewhat the lower-budget films were The Rage of Heaven. He was also lead one at The Falcon in the same film series by 1942. Sanders handed off the Falcon role to his brother Tom in The Falcon's Brother. The only other film in which the two brothers appeared together was Death of a Scoundrel, in which they also played brothers. Sanders played Lord Henry Walton in the 1945 film version of The Picture of Dorian Gray. By 1947, he co-starred with Gene Tierney and Rex Harrison, The Ghost of Mrs. Muir. That same year, he gave one of the most critically noted performances with Angela Lansbury in director Albert Llewellyn's little-known film, taken from the 1885 novel by Guy de Maupassant, The Private Affairs of Bellamy. He and Lansbury also featured Cecil B. DeMille's biblical epic Samson and Delilah in 1949. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what you want to see. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Hollywood Says.